Morning everyone, welcome back to the channel CCUK Resin, and it's time for day 16 of this advent calendar. So I'm excited about this. What are we going to get today? Who knows? But do me a favour, whilst you're here, like and subscribe to the channel. It's free and it's the only way that we all grow. So we're running out, guys, as well. We're getting towards the end of this. Day 16 is here and it's a big one. I'm guessing it's going to be a big pigment today, hopefully. And the reason I'm doing this is that we can all enjoy the experience together, because not everyone can get one of these. And don't forget, check out createandbloomcrafts.com. So let's have a look. What have we got for day 16? Dunno. Ooh, hello. It's looking like pigment. And what have we got? Let's have a look, see. So we've got Ultramarine, which is an opaque epoxy pigment. Look at that. Beautiful blue colour, that. I've been thinking I want to do some waves recently, but not for this video. Ultramarine then, so a beautiful blue colour. Look at it. Let's see what we're going to do. I'm going to mix up some resin first of all, and I'll see you all in a second. Right, and we're back, and I've just mixed up about 5 ounces of resin. I'm going to do this Trinket tray, but I don't think I'm going to need 5 ounces, but I'm going to do this slightly differently to what I would normally do. So I'm just going to pour a tiny bit of resin in here first. Then I want to separate it out into 3 colours, because we are going to have 3 colours. And then we're going to see what happens. It's going to be interesting. And I've not tried this in a Trinket bowl shape before. So we're going to see what we get. And I know I'm going to have some spare, so that's okay. Now I've got these little shells as well, so I thought that'd be kind of cool to just have in this piece. I don't want too many, but I do want a few. But you do want to make sure that they're covered in resin before you put them into your piece. So again, random shells. And these were just from Temu, guys. I think it'd just be cool to have a mixture of shells in the rim part, just to give us something else to look at in this piece. There we go. And I think that'll be enough, because I just want them, as I say, in that rim. Hopefully, if this works. And there's no guarantees on this channel. Sometimes things work, sometimes they don't. But one thing's for sure, we certainly do find out together. So once you've got them in there, I'm going to want to mix those around, just to make sure they're all completely covered in resin. And hopefully getting rid of any chances of air bubbles. Although with this piece, there's a risk that we might get some. And now what I want to do with these is just have them going down the side before I do anything else around this edge, so that they can stand out, hopefully, in the rim of this piece. Now whether it works or not is going to be another matter. So here we go. Let's just get them in. On a positive note, they do fit. And I'm just pushing them down so they go right into the rim. And I'm hoping I've mixed enough. And it is taking a little bit of manoeuvring. Some of them are bigger than others. And if I haven't mixed up enough, I can always mix up some more. I think we're about halfway with these. I'm going to mix up a tiny bit more. And wherever they fall, and they can make their own design, you know. Again, I think it's part of the fun, not being too particular when it comes to resin. Just, I suppose, kind of letting it do its own thing. Right, so you can see I didn't have enough there to go all the way around, so I'm going to mix up a few more, because I do want these going all the way around the edge. So in we go. that should be enough, I think. But if you see that one there, I don't want that. I want them all down the sides. Bit more resin. And hopefully by doing that, we're going to get almost a seashell rim. And then the rest can be hopefully some kind of ocean effect. What kind, I don't know at the minute. Depends on how we pour it. So again, let's just get these and mix them around. And let me know if you're enjoying these videos as well. It's taken an awful lot of work to do one every day. But hopefully you guys are enjoying them, and that's what makes it worth it. Here we go. I'm just pushing them down so I know that they're all in the rim, and I'm pretty happy. We now have a little rim of seashells. So that's part one of this. And just move those out of the way, so I can use them again in another project. Right, so for the next one, we're going to have to mix up some colours for the next part. And obviously the main one being this Ultramarine, which is this new colour, which is absolutely stunning, by the way. It looks beautiful and dark blue. But I like my sea work to be a little bit lighter, so it's a bit like the Caribbean Sea. So we are going to use some of the dark, which is this one. And this is a really rich, deep, dark blue, which does remind me of the ocean. Look at that. So that's the new colour. Beautiful. Then I'm going to mix up some Kingfisher, which is one of my favourite, almost turquoisey, greeny colours. But I've used it in an ocean piece before, and it came out really well. So hopefully it'll do the same in this one. Now look at this, it's a completely different colour, guys. Again, you don't need a lot of these pigments. Whatever's left on the end of your stick will certainly do, and ignore the state of that stick, it needs a good clean. And then I'm going to do some white to almost create a wavy type effect. Now I'm not going to go for the waves that you see most of us do on light piece of wood. I'm just going to intermix these colours and hopefully get a different kind of stormy, wavy effect. So there we go, beautiful. That's that Kingfisher, and that's more of a coastal, sort of summer paradise type ocean colour. That's that one. Then I'm going to mix up some white, and I didn't want to just do that, but it won't matter in the end piece because it's all going to intermix anyway. So for the white, I'm just going to use some Supreme White. And there's not as much white in there as there is these other colours, but that's okay. And again, just move your stick around, mix it around, whatever's left will certainly do. So that can go in there. And then these are going to be the three colours. Now, you've seen me do lots of dirty pours recently, and I'm going to do exactly the same. I love a dirty pour. And we'll see what happens with these colours. So this is that Supreme White. And it should give us a really nice, beautiful, rich white colour. Look at that. And hopefully, it's not going to create waves, but it's going to simulate that effect, is what I'm going for here. So you can see those three colours hopefully intermixing, hopefully creating something really cool. And anything spare is going to go into a drip mould. So there's a tiny bit of clear left in there. I'm going to use the same cup anyway, so in we go with these two colours. And the tiniest bit of white in between. And what do you think is going to happen? Hopefully it's going to create a cool bowl no matter what. But as we all know with resin, nothing's guaranteed. And it's kind of up to the resin gods what they want it to look like. So there we go. This is our pouring cup. Looks beautiful. And then we're just going to pour. Hopefully getting those different colours as we go down, creating almost a layered oceany effect. And this might work or it might not. It was just what went through my head when I saw that beautiful colour. One thing's for sure, we always try it out on this channel. Pretty confident that is almost full. And then what I want to do, I've still got some spare, which is okay. That's going to go into a skull mould at the side. Is just put a tiny bit of white going through centre. Just to further emphasise the fact that we wanted almost a wavy effect. Don't know if it's going to work or not. Helps if you keep it in the mould as well. Oh dear, things I do on this channel. So again, one more ring I think of this white going round. And then I think I'm just going to leave it to do its thing. And hopefully we'll get a pretty cool effect. There we go. So I'm going to pour these into a drip mould at the side. We're going to turn the curing machine on and I'll see you in about 3 hours. Here we go, guys. And it has been 2.5 hours. Oh, look at that. That's interesting. Some of those shells have actually come to the top. Did not expect that, and we did get a couple of bubbles, but it's okay. I can sort those and then clear coat it afterwards. But I'm loving that. But why did some of them drop or rise to the surface? I don't know. Quite like it though. Look at that. It's like an eye. Beautiful. It's like the blue eye of Sauron. Now, it's still going to be a little bit bendy, this, but it should be okay to demold. It's gone through the curing machine. 2.5 hours. I'm pretty confident that we can get it demolded. And again, don't do a me. Be a little bit patient with your resin. You know, let it cure over a period of time. It's supposed to. But I just like using the curing machine to speed up the process, especially when I've got 25 videos to do, guys. So, and again, I've done this a little bit too soon, but it is demolding. And it will reform back into its... Wow, hello. Look at that. I think it's turned out really cool. And I like the fact that you can see the shells in certain areas around this rim and not in others. Let me give you a bit of a zoom in. He hopes. There we go. But I think it's turned out, as you can see, it's still very bendy though. So I'm going to leave this on the side. But I love that you can really see the blue and the different shades going through there. And those seashells in the resin. I think it's a cool little piece. Let me know what you think in comments. I hope you've liked this for day 16. If you have, come back for day 17 tomorrow. And it should be fun. Whatever we're going to make, whatever we're going to get, who knows? But do me a favor as well whilst you're here. Like and subscribe to the channel. It's completely free. And it's the only way we grow. But let me know what you think to this. I think it's turned out really, really cool. Just those shells submerged in this little bowl. Yeah, there we go. So that is the finished product. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 18. Not many left now, guys. See you soon.